Thank you, Priyanka, for giving the mic to me. आणि आत्ता तुमचं आणि प्रियांकाचं आणि तुमचं कन्व्हर्सेशन चालू होतं अबाउट सोशल मीडिया, हाऊ इट हॅज अफेक्टेड द होल एन्व्हिरॉन्मेंट अँड द यंगर जनरेशन. हॅविंग सेड सो, वी in today's generation we have to use this social media to reach out to the people. What do you think about it?
I am not against using social media, Rohini. Social media, we are using social media. Right now, we are going to be on social media.
Yeah, very true.
What I am trying to say is any excessive use of anything is hazardous. So, same way, we are using social media, we are using internet, everything in limitation and under control, under supervision is very good.
Very true.
But when things go beyond our control, there is no parental control, there is no control, then it becomes dangerous to society, to human beings, to the mental health. We are talking so much about mental health. I mean, I remember our generation have never heard of mental health. I wanted to become a psychiatrist. It was unheard of.
Wow.
That
would be great.
And now every Tom, Dick and Harry is visiting a psychiatrist. They are the most richest doctors, I think. Cosmetologist and psychiatrist.
Very true.
So what does that say? We are more interested in looking beautifully internally, and still we have a problem and we need help internally.
Very true. So what you're saying is we should use the social media in a very balanced way.
Exactly.
Yeah,
You're right.
That's very true, Archana Didi. And we have to be on the platform for various reasons and all. But
That's
at the
true.
same time, we need to know where we have to stop. And how much time limit you have to put for the social media, and how
Right.
it should not affect your mental health.
That's
It's
true.
very true that the psychiatric treatments or counseling and everything has been affected a lot, and it's increasing day by day. So yes.
The reason is, don't mind me saying this, but
Yeah,
the
yeah.
reason is that why mental health is getting affected is because people are more interested in how many likes you get,
Very
how many
true.
people are trolling you, what are people thinking of you, and what I should do, and just simple thing. You put a status and somebody doesn't like it, it affects you.
Yes, I have heard even that that people keep on seeing how many people have seen like your status or your videos and everything, and that becomes a kind of addiction. What you
That's
said,
true.
you know, just a moment before you said that it becomes an addiction. Social media
We are,
has
the
become an
reason is we cannot communicate. If I want to tell you something, I will not come forward and tell you. I'll put it on the status, and then I'll wait for you to see it.
Yes, very true.
Which is a very sad thing. It's a pathetic thing, you know. Even probably for someone you love, you do the same thing. For someone you don't like or someone you are angry with, you do the same thing. Why? Why are we incapable of communicating with human beings anymore?
I think that's because of communication has been
Exactly.
affected. People are not talking to each other.
That's true.
If you see on the dining table, a family is sitting, of people of 4 or 5, they are sitting on the dining table. They've gone out for dinner. Hardly people are talking
It's
to
a-
each other, and even though if they are communicating, they are watching.
Exactly. It's a scene in every
reels.
hotel, especially if you go to the cities, towns, everywhere. So like I said, like I told Priyanka, don't blame it on the COVID.
Very true.
So it's like even COVID, we were given an opportunity, or I should say that we were, forced. It was a twist of nature that we were forced. Nature was testing us. We were supposed, because we wanted our children to be educated.
Yeah.
But did we stop it after that? No.
No.
Because what happened is that then we got our independence back.
Correct. Very true.
If I was in that generation, I as a mother would have said, 4 तास शांत बसतोय ना, बसून देत.
खरंच आहे, खरं आहे.
तर त्यामुळे this has happened is that we also became happy with it.
Yeah, very true. Having said so, Archana Didi, I would like to ask one more question. It's about self-love. And again, I'm going back to the social media. We hear so much about self-love, and at times I feel self-love has been taken it in a very wrong way, like going to a spa or just going out for a vacation or something like that. I think beyond that there is something deeper meaning, and I feel you're the best person, you're the perfect person. When I feel when I take the name of self-love, it's Archana Didi that comes to my mind, and I would like to know what, according to you, what self-love is real?
It's very simple. Self-love is loving yourself selfishly.
Yes, very true.
And if somebody says, I'm not selfish, any human being, it is not true. See, if you love yourself, then only you are capable of loving somebody else. You cannot say, I don't love myself, I love this person unconditionally, I love that person so much. It is not true. Because you have to love yourself. And to love yourself, you have to train yourself to love yourself. Yes, it is one of the part, like I said, I don't believe in rituals, but rituals of self-love are something I really believe in. I visit the parlor regularly. Right from tip of my toe till the tip of my hair, I pamper myself. I think I deserve it. It is not just the beauty that is inner. People say that you don't look your age or you glow. I keep telling them there are two things. The secret is inner glow. Secondly is I'm in love.
Very nice.
So when I say that, the trend that is there nowadays of being in love is having relations, they think people are taking very wrong, weird meanings out of it. But I think being in love with yourself, loving yourself and being in love with yourself are two different things.
Right.
If you truly love yourself, stand in front of the mirror and love the person in the reflection. With all its defects, with all its dents, all its ments, all its scars. Don't be scared of that image.
Very true. That's what you're saying is accepting yourself as you are.
Love yourself is like when you said, no, there has to be a ritual of loving yourself. It's like I remember all my friends, my colleagues, I've always taught them, is that I have a motto, is that every time you look at the mirror, especially when you're leaving for office, look at the mirror and say just one thing, वाह बनाने वाले ने क्या चीज़ बनाई है.
क्या बात है.
It's when you see yourself, you fall in love with yourself. That's it. You don't need anybody else. मग जर नवरा येऊन किरकिर केल्या संध्याकाळी तरी चालतं, काय फरक पडत नाही. I have myself. And always have a song for yourself. It's every time you leave the house. माझ्याकडं I always make sure that the entrance or the exit of my house has a mirror.
Okay.
So when you leave the house, look at yourself, say this, वाह बनाने वाले ने क्या चीज़ बनाई है. So when you step out of the house, have a song on your lip and a dance in your step.
Very nice.
That is how you will rule the world. That is how you will be happy, you will be balanced, and you will be able to live life guilt-free, unapologetically.
Very true. When you said looking into the mirror, I think many of them look into the mirror, but eye contact, I think, can you emphasize on that?
Exactly.
A little bit?
It's like I said, look at yourself means look at the person in the mirror.
Correct.
I have seen when I try to do this exercise, I have seen people, I was a trainer, I do corporate trainings and all. So when I was doing training and when I used to teach this, when I had given a small mirror and a lot of people, what they see first is the scars. Oh my God, my nose is crooked. अरे देवा असा शब्द सुद्धा येतो. आणि everybody forgets the minute they reach the eyes, they become quiet. Because your eyes are the soul, are the gateway to your soul. You yourself are your best friend.
It might be probably sometimes, society also says, किती ते स्वतःबद्दल टिमके वाजवती. ते ऐकून सुद्धा lot of times, people feel, forget it, I don't want to love myself, or they go into a guilt.
Exactly.
Do you feel that?
That is very true, because the reason is that we have been brought up to impress society.
Very true, very true.
I mean, when we are kids, right from the पाळण्यात असल्यापासून आपल्याला का चांगले कपडे घातले जातात, बाकीच्याने म्हणावं छान दिसतात म्हणून. आल्यानंतर आपल्याकडे लहानपणी पद्धत आहे, आय डोंट नो इफ इट्स स्टील देअर, बट आय थिंक इट इज देअर, की अरे बाळा आपल्याकडे काका आलेत नाचून दाखव, अगं बाई मावशी आले गाऊन दाखव. अरे गिव्ह देम अ ब्रेक. आत्ताची मुलं दे रिबेल.
Yes.
I don't think you rebelled.
No.
See, I never had a talent when I was a kid, so the question didn't arise of me. My talent was, I said, शिव्या देणं.
I had a talent of drawing, painting, so I had to show.
That was the parents. See, we could say that the parents were proud of you,
Yeah,
but they don't understand कि what impact. See, for us it made no difference.
Yeah,
For your generation it made difference. Your generation will immediately go into
They will go
some
into
sort of a
rebellion.
psychological trauma they'll have.
Yes, definitely.
So you're scared.
Yes.
So what we are doing is we are living life on society's terms and conditions.
Correct.
I am not saying you should not. Okay, there was a time when I would say I'm an antisocial, or I'm a person who likes to live on an island.
Wow, that's
An
really
island
nice.
on my own.
Okay.
Because I love to live life on my terms and conditions. You want me, you accept me as I am. And I'm very proud to say that I have created friends, circle, a niche for myself. People who would say are die-hard fans. They know what I am. They know when to find me, where to find me, and they know I'm an island. I'm a punching bag.
Yes.
You can come and tell me everything, but I don't let things soak into me.
Correct.
So self-love is that you love yourself selflessly.
Very true. You know, a lot of times we as women, we are very scared to stay alone. And what do you think? I mean, self-love plays a lot of
Definitely,
role. When you
definitely.
start loving yourself, I think you are very happy staying alone. Even I'm not
Exactly.
saying that staying alone means you leave your family and all.
No,
just
no.
1 hour. Just one
It is
hour you
because-
are not able to
It
stay.
is because we are dependent. I said we are more important how I look in the eyes of the beholder.
Beholder.
Because we have been taught, like, I don't know, Shakespeare or English literature, or I don't know what.
Or movies probably.
Movies, oh.
Hindi movies has played a
But
lot
it is
of role.
like, because it has. Like we said, how much to take from them and how much to leave. It is up to us.
Yes.
But like you are saying, I love to stay alone. I love to go to places, I love to eat alone in restaurants. When I'm upset or when I need to think, I go to places like McDonald's on my own.
So you said that you go alone and have a lunch.
Yeah, definitely.
And-
I love to pamper myself with a nice cheesy
That's
burger
really great.
and a cold coffee, and I see the younger generation looking at me with shock. Some are in shock, some are in awe. My God,
Havish ji.
Bhai, Kaya ji, Kaya kaku, Asha kashe tat. I mean, they are like, because they are so dependent and so clingy, and that is where I connect to the younger generation.
Correct.
I see how they are behaving. I love to analyze humans. I am probably an HR person, to the core. So I love analyzing people, what they react, why they react. But I have seen. I don't understand why there is so much public display of affection. Tu maza hai someone, why cling to him? So when they see me sitting alone, relaxed, nothing, not even seeing in my mobile, just observing human beings. त्यांना एक तर वाटतं ह्या वेड्या आहेत, ह्यांना घरातून मुलांनी हाकलून दिलं. They are, because I remember I was sitting and having one of my fiestas. One girl from MIT came, the college
Okay.
near Kothur, and she asked me, she said, मी एक प्रश्न विचारू का तुम्हाला? You seem very happy and very relaxed. तर म्हणजे what is it that you're so happy about? Like, it's very rarely to see a person who's sitting alone and having, and she said, don't mind me saying, at your age. I said, I love eating a burger. So when I'm eating a burger, I don't want anyone telling me, काय हे, त्यात किती चीज आहे, वजन बघ, आणि ह्या वयात खाते सगळं, झेपतं का, झेपतं का? So she was so happy with the answer. She said, I'm doing an article, I want to mention this. Ki what makes people happy? I said, this is what makes people happy, leave them alone.
Very true. So that means when your plate is full, you are able to give it to others.
Exactly.
And I guess two things I have observed while talking to you is in relationships you have set some boundaries, and
True.
at the same time you have that space.
Exactly.
So can you just elaborate those 2 points?
See, I'll tell you one thing. Setting boundaries is that knowing, you having clarity. तुम्हाला स्वतःला जर क्लॅरिटी असेल तरच तुम्ही बाउंड्रीज सेट करू शकता. तुम्हाला काय पाहिजे आणि काय नको. I will touch a very sensitive topic over here.
Yeah.
It's about harassment. किंवा आजकाल जे प्रकार सगळा जो असतो ऑफिसमध्ये, कॉर्पोरेट्समध्ये किंवा बाहेर आपण म्हणतो की आमची आई नेहमी म्हणायची, लाईक आय सेड, माय मदर इज टू ऑलवेज से, कोणाला नजरेच्या धाकात ठेवायचं असतं.
Correct.
You set your boundaries by your behavior, by your body language. Okay, these are physical boundaries.
Correct.
And emotional boundaries are when you can detach yourself emotionally.
Yeah. Very true.
Emotional boundaries. Fine, I have done my best, but this is all I can do. मी ह्याच्या पलीकडे नाही करू शकत.
Correct.
It is when we come back to self-love, when you know what you want in life, you're clear about it and how much you can tolerate.
Very
एक
true.
टॉलरन्स लेवल असतो कुठल्याही नात्यामध्ये. मग ते पती पत्नीच्या असो, आईवडिलांच्या असो, सुनेच्या असो, सासूच्या असो, मुलांच्या असो, प्रत्येक. तर जोपर्यंत तुम्हाला कळत नाही की तुमचं टॉलरन्स लेवल काय आहे, you will keep on giving, keep on giving, keep on giving, and then in the end you'll get exhausted.
Exhausted. Very true. That is, somewhere I had heard about a statement. When you stop chasing, you start attracting.
Exactly.
And that's what it means by detaching yourself.
Exactly.
You are there for everybody, but at the same time,
Don't expect them to be there for you.
Exactly.
I remember when I was in school, there was a small poster I had read somewhere.
Yeah.
Archies had come up new.
Yeah.
And
Yes.
very fascinated since bringing up, being educated, convent
Yes,
educated,
yes.
very fascinated with all these things. So I read it over somewhere. Is happiness and success is like a butterfly. You chase after it, it'll run away. You just ignore it, it'll come and sit slowly on your shoulder. You won't even realize. So that's how life is.
So that's what happens in relationships also.
Yes, definitely.
So in
It
this
does not
world-
mean you love somebody has to love back. Have you ever tried एक तरफा प्यार? एक तरफा प्यार is very beautiful feeling.
Yeah.
I remember this. I used to always be fascinated with this fact. I'm a Hollywood fan, and I'm like, crazy. So I remember this concept was brought, and it became very clear thanks to Karan Johar in "Ye Dil Hai Mushkil,"
Okay.
in which Shah Rukh Khan says. And I was like, oh, you said it. I always wanted to hear it. It's like एक तरफा प्यार में जो मज़ा है वो किसी और चीज़ में नहीं है. Like I said, one-sided love is very beautiful. It has its own side. So प्रत्येक वैसे, and like we were talking about detachment.
Yes.
It's when you set your boundaries physically, it is very easy to set.
Yeah.
Saying no is like, if you tried saying no, try doing it, Rohini. की तुझ्या सर्वात जवळच्या माणसाला say no. मुलांना especially it is very difficult. नाही. From what I know, you probably are strict enough to say that. But I'm saying very difficult. No is one word which is so important in our lives, but we rarely use it.
Very true.
Self-love. So we come back to self-love.
Yeah.
Now when we talk about detachment, I learned my detachment I did a course in Reiki.
Okay.
So in that, the only best part I learned about Reiki, and it stayed with me, was self-cleansing,
Okay.
soul searching.
Yes.
It cleans your soul. You go down to your deepest fears. You just take that out and you let the energy flow from all your chakras.
Very true. Very true.
So it's very important. That's why when I said why Christianity impressed me, because of the confessions. I do have a practice of rewinding my day at the end of the night. Like, when the day is over, when you go to sleep, आपल्याकडे आपण म्हणतात देवाला नमस्कार करून झोपा. पण मी थोडीशी धुडगुजरी आहे, अर्धवट आहे. So for us, Lord is everyone, So I always think, okay, this is what happened during the day. Oh, did I hurt somebody? If I hurt, I make sure consciously to remember to say sorry to him next morning. Okay? मी अशी आहे. If somebody hurt me, I forgive him without that person asking me for forgiveness. So that's self-cleansing.
Yes.
So you don't expect, you don't attach. हे माझं नाहीच आहे. I am here temporarily.
Very true. Very true. Detachment is very important, and forgiveness is very important. And recently there's in social media there's going on a prayer called Ho'oponopono prayer. That's what exactly it emphasizes on that.
What is it again?
Yeah, it is Ho'oponopono prayer. It comes from Hawaiian prayer. It's a Hawaiian prayer. It's beautiful. It's 4 statements. I'm sorry, please forgive me, thank you, and I love you. and it has a deep meaning. It can, if I start explaining it, it has a lot of depth.
It is another podcast
Yeah,
itself.
it's another podcast itself. We'll do it another time.
Definitely, I'd love
but
to.
It's amazing, and that's what you said just now.
So
Forgiveness
self-love is say these 4 things to yourself
to
every day.
yourself every day. That's it. Very
And don't forget to say I love you to yourself every day.
Yes. To end with, last one question I would love to ask you is, what is that one ritual you follow with everything? I mean, yourself. There are so many relationships. There's vacation. You go for yourself. You go with your sisters. You have 3 sisters. That's what you said. With your family. Then time for yourself. You're working in a bank. You do a lot of other stuff. You're a mother. You have a huge family. Everything. How do you balance this out?
Really, the secret is clarity and compartmentalize.
Okay.
So what I am to you, not everybody will understand what I am with you. What I am to Priyanka, not everybody will understand. That does not mean I don't let people define me. I define myself.
Okay.
I don't think, when I am close to you, I don't want to think what Priyanka thinks. When I'm close to Priyanka, same way, when I'm close to my sisters, when I go on vacation with my sisters, I'm at the rawest. When I go with my husband, I'm a different person. Like in the bank, I'm Chinchankar madam. I'm home. Like for my husband, I'm just Archana. It's the roles that I play, but my roles I play very loyally with lot of integration. I'm Archana. I'm not Mrs. Chinchankar. There are times. Over here, I'm Didi. I become the nurturer here.
True. I have seen that part.
Yes. So all these roles, it is very important in life, like I said, clarity and communication and compartmentalize. You compartment yourself, you compartmentalize your relations. Don't let them mix. Don't be judgmental. ती माझ्याबद्दल अशीच बोलली, ती मला अशीच बोलली, ती. When you start thinking too much about people, na, you forget who you are. The people start defining you.
Correct.
So the entire, to just summarize everything is that don't give too much importance to what people say. Be yourself. Be a good human being. Don't do anything wrong to any person. Don't hurt anyone. Be happy and love yourself.
Wow.
So I would end with the same thing. Just one thing is that, वाह बनाने वाले ने क्या चीज़ बनाई है.
क्या चीज़ बनाए. I mean, I just loved having a talk with you. I think this will, if I sit here, I think 4 hours also will not be enough. But at the same time, we have to stop somewhere.
That's true.
Maybe next time again we'll come up with a series and we'll have a talk on some other topic, different topic. But yes, thank you so much, all the viewers out here. Don't forget to like us, subscribe us, and do share this video with all your friends and family. Even one person changes his life, even by one statement that she has spoken. I think me and Priyanka are doing a great job. That's what I would say, and thank you so much.
Yes. Thank you.
Thank you. Living guilt-free life is not rebellion. It is authenticity. It is a woman saying, I am rooted, yet I am rising. I nurture, yet I am unapologetically my own. And that, my friends, is the most beautiful way to live. So go out there and live your life to the fullest.